my soul flower, I pray you're doing well in all your ways. Send them positive vibrations to your loved ones, those that may be connected to you, even angels on the way. So I just want to chime in, bless your space with my face, of course. I'm doing it, claiming that you want to say space psychologically, emotionally, physically, and for sure, spiritually. So yo, I just want to chop it up with them boy, and I want to tell them boy, man, y'all, let's be logical. Please, let's be logical. What's another word for logical? Intelligent, reasoning, well thinking. Let's be sober minded. You hear me? Let's be sober minded. There it is. Let's be sober minded. You know what I mean? But I just want to come on here and say on boy, man, because a lot of people be like, oh, you quote scripture, but you say the Bible tamper with. I do quote scripture, but what I quote, like, you can relate to everyday life. Like, you can relate to it everyday life. But before I get in there, I'm being led to say, please be obedient to the Spirit, however the Spirit may lead you, because if not, you already know there will be consequences and what? Repercussions. Stop playing with it. Please stop playing with it. You do not want to play with your spirit. You do not want to play with your spirit. You hear me? We wrestle not against what? Flesh and blood. Okay. But back to the message. What I was saying though basically is, like, let's be logical. Let's be real. Like, let's just be real when it comes to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody for what they believe. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. You hear me? It ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like, oh, well, what you believe? I'm going to tell you, I believe in the divine creator. I believe in the most high. You hear me? That's it. That's all. That's what I believe in. And I'm firm on that. You hear me? What work for you may not work for me. Vice versa. You know, I'm just a messenger. But back to the message though. Like, listen, we got to be more logical. Because like I was saying, you know, them boy be like, oh, you quote scripture. I do quote scripture. But you can relate to it in your everyday life. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And out of that same mouth come what? Blessings and curses. An unjust man is double-minded in all his ways. A double-minded man is unjust in all his ways. I'm sorry, I got it so backwards. But you know what I'm saying. And you know Romans 12:1-2. Y'all know, like, I really live by that. I really live by that. Because it says, you know, I'm paraphrasing it, but it basically say, be not conformed to the ways of the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. What does that mean? Unlearn to relearn, because everything you've been taught, it's been like, here you go. This true. Take it for what it is. Don't do your research. Just believe what I say. That's basically what it is. No, baby, you got to unlearn in order to relearn, because everything you've been taught is a lie. And it's been passed down from big mama, muddy, your mom dudes. Like, it's been passed down. Not saying everything that you've been taught when it comes to traditional men, like how the household should be, you know, how the family dynamic should be. Not saying all that is, you know, bad or you shouldn't do that. Like, you got to be able to discern and decipher what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. And like, what else? Like, life and death is in the power of the tongue, like I say. Then also, you know, it's a lot of scriptures. It's a lot of Psalms and Proverbs that you can relate to your everyday life. Like, you really can relate it to your everyday life. With no counsel is the people will fall. Like, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least one person who you confide in, who you can trust, you know, to, whether that be vent, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got at least one person in their life who they really can talk to. I don't care if that's your mom deuce, your grandma, your granddaddy. Like, everybody got one person who they really know that they can confide in. Like, where no counsel is, the people will fall. You need wise counsel. You need people to talk to. Like, it's so many scriptures in that Bible that you can relate to every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I quote scripture, but at the end of the day, I ain't speaking nothing that's not real. Like, it's real. It's real. What I speak on is real. Like, I ain't finna get your itching ears or none of that, because at the end of the day, you know, there'll be blood on my hand. And nope. I ain't trying to be responsible for nobody else. I'm already responsible for my 2 jigs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to help lead you and guide you to get you where you need to be, because we on this journey together to grow, to evolve, you know, to learn, to love, spread peace, spread light, spread positivity. You hear me? So I would not lead nobody astray. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be worried about the wrong thing when it comes to religion. Like, what you believe, what you think. At the end of the day, that's your soul. You got to seek out your own soul salvation, because, baby, that's what I'm doing. Like, what worked for me may not work for you. You hear me? But just know I do believe in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't out here crazy. I'm far. I know I'm not crazy. I ain't dumb. But y'all, for real, like, let's be logical. Like, it's so much you know, that we as a people, so-called black people, I'm talking to my people right now, like so-called black people, you know, when you know better, you do better. And a lot of y'all really do know, but you're not applying what you know to your everyday life. Like, we as a people, so-called black people, we got to do better when it comes to reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the Bible, Revelations 1:3 says, bless the man that readeth. You need to read. I don't care what you read. I don't care if you read a poem, the Bible, the encyclopedia, Webster. You need to read so you can gain more knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Gain more understanding. And sometimes you can go through things in life and gain more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that way. You hear me? But a lot of things can be avoided if, you know, you just do your due diligence. You do your due diligence and you focus on yourself. You read. You hear me? You read and you seek out information. Like, we're in the age of information. Like, it ain't no excuse for nobody to be like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you do know. You do know, because you done heard it somewhere. But you got to put your work in. You got to put your brick in. You got to do your own research so you can talk what you do know and testify what you have seen. You hear me? That's in the Bible too. But that's real. Talk what you do know so you can testify what you have seen. You hear me? That's why I say I don't speak on nothing that I ain't never done or experienced. Like, for me to be as young as I am, you know, a lot of people used to always tell me this growing up, like you light years ahead of other people. And that may be true. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we all done been here before. You hear me? We all done been here before. But this time, you know, you got to execute the mission. Like, really execute the mission. Break the cycles, break the curses, break the chains, break the bondage. Like, just break all that. Like, do away with it, because to whom much is given, much is required. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I don't just be coming on here blowing hot air. You know what I mean? Like, I really do not be coming on here just blowing hot air. Like, I really be trying to, you know, help y'all as well as help myself. Because when I come on here, a lot of stuff that I speak on, I done did it, or I done experienced it, or I'm actually going through it. You hear me? And a lot of y'all really can relate to it. So, I mean, I'm just here to be a helper, a servant unto the people. You hear me? So, I mean, I greatly do love y'all. Like, I really do love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for just, you know, supporting me, loving on me, encouraging me, and just showing me, like, I'm with you. You hear me? And we gonna give all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High. We thankful for our ancestors and our angels for assisting us and leading us and guiding us. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell them, but man, y'all stay righteous. I don't care what the next man may do. Like, don't fall into pressure. Don't fall into temptation. Like, don't fold. Whatever you do, do not fold. You keep pushing. You hear me? Keep pushing. I'm going to keep being that in your head. You hear me? Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Because you done came too far, so do not fold. You hear me? But I am suzannah.santana. I was checking in, but now I'm checking on. Infinite peace, love, light, and balance. And as I always say, stay forever true to you. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all stay prayed up and be blessed.